Jordan Peterson once said, if you can't figure out what somebody's doing, look at the outcome and infer the motivation. And lads, we have to start looking at McLaren. Do they even want to win the Drivers' Championship? One would assume they want to, right? And the constructors altogether. Why in God's name would they not want to win the Drivers' Championship? Maybe there's more to it than meets the eye, and let's have a look at it. Right, winning the Drivers' Championship is like winning an Oscar. Winning the Constructors is like winning the Golden Globe or, in fact, even the SAG Award. It's still great to win, right? Especially for the team, but it just doesn't have that glitz, the glamour, right? If you win the Drivers' Championship, you get to put number one on your car. You don't get to put number one on your car if you win the Constructors' Championship. Now, we look at Monza. Just a few days ago, Charles Leclerc wins a brilliant race win, and well done to them again, by the way. Fantastic strategy by them. Outsmarted everybody. McLaren were the faster team. 100% they were, and they still got outdone. Now, I'm rooting for McLaren here to win the championship this year. I'd love to see them do it. Norris is the only guy that's got a real chance here. Piastri's too far back in the points. So Norris is the guy that you need to be pushing hard. It's a big ask for him to win 9 races in a row. Now we've only got 8 left. Now we're running out of time here. 8 left to go. That's still a very, very big ask for any team out there. Now, Verstappen might come out dominant at the end of the year. Well done to Red Bull if they do. But it'd be great to see Norris do this. Now, in the race, we see Piastri overtake. Now, some people were saying, ooh, that was a dodgy move by Piastri. It wasn't. It was just a racing incident. Now, the fact that they're going for the championship, or whichever one it is that they're going for, that would be a bit like, ooh, lads, easy. We don't want any crashes here. So I can understand why McLaren were going, ooh, right, when they saw this. Very understandable. And Zak Brown even said at the end of the race, yeah, he's going to have a chat to the 2 lads and he's going to try and make sure this never happens again. Now, he does care right? He does care. He wants to score as many points as possible with the 2 drivers. He wants to win the Constructors. That's a given. Done. But why, for the love of God, is he not letting Lando Norris through at this stage? Even journalists are now asking Norris, asking Piastri, hey lads, so what's going on here? Are you not letting Norris overtake and get as many points as possible? You can bet your ass that Toto Wolff, James Vowles, Fred Vassar, Christian Horner, every other team boss would be absolutely cutthroating their Oscar Piastri in the second car and making sure that their number 1 boy wins. There's no way they'd be letting this happening. Christian Horner, Adrian Newey and Max Verstappen must be literally looking up to God and praying and saying, thank you. I don't know what Zak Brown's doing, but thank you, Lord. They must be. The other teams are probably just laughing at them. And knowing the racing world, which I do, I can tell you this. There's a lot of people right now looking at that team and going, lads, can you believe they've just done that? What are they doing? That's 2 races now they've just thrown away points. Verstappen must be just delighted here. They're letting Verstappen get away with murder. Verstappen was only the 7th fastest car when it came to race day the other day. Talk about a golden opportunity missed. Now, if you still think, lads, that McLaren want to win the Drivers' Championship, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm unbelievably wrong. But these 2 races that they've thrown away points, this is not adding up. Not for 1 second. There's something wrong here. There's something rotten in the state of Denmark, as they say. Because Zak Brown has lost his mind. If he wants to win the championship, he's lost his mind. And he's going to have a papaya rules. Oh, would you give me a break? Jesus. Like, lads, a lot of the times in racing, karting or up the motor racing car levels, you really start to focus in and making sure that your number 1 guy is finishing ahead of the other guy. you know, probably from like the third or the fourth last round, maybe the second last round, right? Just to really make sure they hone in on the championship. But again, the problem here is McLaren have to start doing it 3 races ago because they're so far behind in the championship. Jordan Peterson said it. If you can't figure out what someone's doing, look at the outcome and infer the motivation. Enough said.
Walsh running the Irish green, and look at the move he's making down to the inside.
Moves to the front from 5th all the way to the lead in lap 1.
Walsh takes win number 2.
Peter Walsh.